Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What's Sold clip for you. I know it's been a while. I've been remiss in filming my What's Solds, and I just noticed there's my coffee cup I lost the other day. Anyway, um, but it's starting to warm up. It'll be easier for me to work out here in my shed without having the loud heater on. So hopefully we'll get back on track. As you can probably see, well, probably not. It doesn't look any different behind me. But I spent yesterday out here. It was really nice weather, and I got all my inventory in one room and all my packing and photo taking stuff in the other room. So I'm going to just show you around. We're going to pull the orders from out here. So let's get going. So this wall here is where I used to have my packing table. So this is all inventory now that is listed. I've got inventory here that's listed, and then these shelves are the same. I didn't do anything there, as well as where all the toys and stuff are. That's all the same. And then I'm trying to go slow. Let's see. This little shelf right here is listed inventory. But all of this is stuff that needs to be listed. So I think I kind of hid it from myself, even though it was in plain sight. But now it is right where the door is. So when I open the door, this is what I see. If I open the door and think, oh, I should get a tote so I can go sourcing, no. If it looks like this and it's spilling out into the floor, you don't need to go sourcing. You need to get listing. So that is, and it even extends over this way some. So we need to list these things. I did get some stuff listed this weekend, so that's good. All right, we're going to start with pulling our orders. We have 2 sets of center caps to pull, and I did kind of organize stuff so everything is kind of together. It is a little dark over here. We need to get V and W, and I don't think they're in there. They're in here. All right. Oh, look at there, W. And they are Durango. Oh. That's Jeep. X. That one doesn't even have a letter on it, does it? Yeah, it does. That's a number. What about these? U. We're getting closer. V. That's what I said, right? V and W. I can't pick that up with one hand, so we'll do that later. All right. V and W. And then we need to get a level. I think I need 2 things out of this bucket. This is one of them. I don't know what this thing is. Something to do with torches. So we've got that. And there's a little wooden level in here somewhere. All right, watching me search is no fun. I'll be right back. I was looking in the wrong place. Here it is. Put it over here so it wouldn't get broken. Okay, next we have a toy part or a game pieces. Domino Rally. Is that in here? Does not look like. And it is one of these. This one. No. I'm pretty sure that's it. It said I had two. Oh, it's just because a domino has escaped. Okay. All right. This is a thing that holds the dominoes from a domino rally game. And 2 train pieces. Oh, I really need a little table here. Let's see. This is one of them. And then the other one is in this bag. Okay, 2 things from the train bucket. And the last thing is this little fairy. All right, I'm gonna get all this stuff into the packing table. I'll be right back. All right, you'll have to excuse the backdrop. I don't know if I've said before, but my husband used to, this was his shop. And so, you know, he just put up this insulation boards to insulate, and then some of it is egg crate. But he's also a man and just kind of wrote phone numbers and parts and whatnot on the walls. So I have to find something to put up here behind me so it looks a little better. I'll probably, I don't know, put up a curtain or something. So, but for today, we've got this. Let me also show you. So this is where I used to keep my unlisted inventory, and I've moved my table, and then I've got one of these, whatever this kind of lamp is, and put a sheet up on the wall so I can take pictures of clothes. And then I don't know, I had these 2 cabinets which worked out well for other things, so I just kept them and put my bags there for now because I don't know where to put them yet. And then just some random stuff, and then a pile of totes, and then here's all my packing stuff here. So I got all my boxes on one shelf. I still had to put the big ones down here in the floor just because this shelf has those metal bars in the back, so the big boxes wouldn't fit. But it is all in one location. And then of course the packing table, and then this is my light box, little supplies, and then there's some more supplies underneath that cabinet. So I think this will work out a lot better. Oh, we're looking at the things that sold. Okay, we did end up selling on every platform, including Bonanza. So this is my second Bonanza sale. I think I had one last week, so I don't know what's happening there. So our Bonanza sale was this set of 4, I think the Dodge Durango, I can't remember what all they fit. Anyway, this is some center caps from the center caps that never end. So no buy cost for these, and they sold for $29.03. And then I'll put up a screenshot of it, but in here is the Guess rain jacket. We sold that on Poshmark again. I think the last time when the guy returned it, Poshmark didn't take any money from me, so I don't know if you don't have a lot of return. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever gotten anything returned on Poshmark, so I didn't add any additional cost to that for the refund that I didn't give. So I paid $4 for the jacket and it sold for 19. And then we sold the one of the Nightmare Before Christmas. This is it a music box? It is. It's a music box, and then it also lights up, like Zero lights up. This was the one thing that was broken, and I didn't find this in the box, so I think it was probably already broken, and maybe she didn't even notice. I didn't notice it until I was listing it. So anyway, I paid $4 for that, and it sold for $14, and that was on Mercari. And then we had one Etsy sale, which is this Oster massager. And I got that at an estate sale on half price day, and I paid $3.25, and it sold for $25 plus priority shipping. And then the rest of our orders are on eBay. We sold the level, the little Stanley level, and this came from the place my husband and I went to pick up all the Christmas stuff, and then they had other stuff. So I tried to divide it up by the number of pieces, and I think $4 a piece was right for the everything that wasn't trains. And this sold for $12, and all of these are plus shipping. Then we sold this Duke from The Secret Life of Pets. He's a pretty large Duke plush, and I've had him for a long time. I paid $1 for him, I think, at the Goodwill, and he sold for $20. And then the replacement piece for the Domino Rally set, I don't know how much I paid for the whole set, but I have that I paid $1 for this, and it sold for $6.30. And then this single track terminal, this came out of the American Flower train set that we also got at the place where we got the Christmas stuff. And we paid about $2 a piece for the pieces. I parted them out. And this sold for $6.75. And then another American Flower train car. This one is like a dump car. I can't do it single-handedly, but the side open, oh, there it goes. Yeah, the side opens up so it can dump stuff out. So $2 for this, and it sold for $20. And then we sold this CD, and this came in that big lot of free CDs. This is the Immortal Kiss of the Vampire, rich, dark, sensuous music inspired by an 18th century vampire. I don't know. It is a promo copy, as most of those were. So no buy cost for this, and it sold for $15. And then our other caps, this is just 3 Chevy caps. I can't get one of them, but they're just little Chevrolet caps. And there were only 3 of these, again, from the center caps that never end. So no buy cost for these, and they sold for $8. And then we have this lenticular poodle picture, and I got this at like a little church sale for $2. It wasn't a frame, but the frame was in really bad shape, so I just took it out of the frame and listed it like this. This one, I think her name is, it's Bijou the poodle. And again, I paid $2 for that, and it sold for $25. And then this thing, torch tips, maybe. This came out of the Amazon stuff that my husband bought, and he paid $60 for everything, so I don't know what that works out to. But these sold for $23. And then this little basket, something else that I've had for a long time. It's just a little basket, like a little trinket basket, or maybe a small sewing basket. I paid $1 for this, and it sold for $10. And then we sold this manatee plush, Keep Calm and Swim On. And the brand is Nanco. Last year, I bought a whole tote of plush from a yard sale for $10. And I listed some and some I donated. This is one that I listed. He cost me $1.43 and he sold for $9. And then I think I've had my first ever viewer sale. Thank you so much, Lisa. You check on me when I don't post and always comment on my videos. So I do appreciate, I appreciate you. And she bought this little fairy. This is the Friend Catchers little fairy in a jar, and I got him for $6 at an estate sale, and he sold for $18. So, all right, that's pretty good. It was 16 sales between Friday and today, and right now it's probably about 9:30. I hope everyone remembered to spring forward, although by the time you see this, we'll be far from sprung, but hopefully closer to spring. I still have on long sleeves, but it was really nice this weekend, and it's supposed to be really nice all next week. So I know I bitch about the weather every time. It's a big part of my life, though. I'm pretty boring. I don't really do a whole. I like to be at home, so weather is important. If you're gonna, are you gonna do something inside tomorrow, or are you gonna do something outside? That's all we've got for today. I'm probably not gonna film the packing just because I don't have. I took a lot of pictures today, so I don't have a lot of battery on my phone. And I hope everybody else had a great weekend, and that you found some things and you sold some things. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I know it's been a minute. I've just had to really concentrate on things that do make me money. And as much as I love doing the YouTube videos, I had to, something had to give. So this was the thing. But I'm going to try to get back to it. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. I appreciate everybody that's still subscribed. So I hope that you enjoyed this clip. Today is Monday, March the 31st. So sales have been abysmally slow. So I've really only had like maybe, I kind of used to average like 5 to 8 sales during the week. And then on the weekends, 16 to 20, something like that for that 3-day period, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I've been lucky to get 5 sales for an entire weekend, like the past few weeks. So that one of the reasons that I really wanted to buckle down and try to start listing more regularly. It hasn't paid off yet, but we're hoping. So I'm going to show you what I sold today on Monday. And I don't think I wrote down the prices or anything, so I'm gonna guess. Although I did just leave the list in the house, so it hasn't been long since I looked at it. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so today we had, excuse me, 4 sales, 1 on Etsy and 3 on eBay. We'll start with the Etsy sale, which is this pink poodle earring holder. This is made by Revere Manufacturing, and it's probably from the 80s. I think I had one of these myself. I think it was a cat. So I do remember picking this up at an estate sale sometime this past winter, and I paid $1 and it sold for $9 plus shipping. And then our eBay sales, got a terrible frog in my throat. It's pollen season. Yay. Anyway, our eBay sales, we sold this yellow chicken trivet, and it's not marked. I'm not sure if it's vintage or not. I think I've had this since 2022. I think I paid, I don't know, 50 cents or something, and it sold for an odd number. I think I sent an offer, $12.58, something like that, but we're glad to see it go. And then we sold another set of center caps. These are Jeep center caps, and I don't know, they go on some Jeep. But no buy cost on these, and they sold for $18. And then a couple of weekends ago, at the first weekend I went out for yard sales this season, I bought a train set, and it had two, they were all Lionel trains, had two full train, you know, locomotive, tender, and then two locomotives and two tenders, and then like 5 or 6 cars, and then a lot of track and stuff. Anyway, I paid $125 for all of it. This is the second part that has, or the second piece that's sold, and this is a Lionel Lines 1668, and I think it's called a torpedo locomotive. They are untested, and I listed them that way. Parts of repair. But this one sold for $50, and I paid about $5.50 per listing for these. So that was a good one. I have gotten to go, I went this past weekend, and I went the weekend before that to some yard sales. So that's good. Don't really have, things are kind of in a pile. Let's see. Yeah, stuff's a little spread out. But just stuff that's on the top. I've got these two dolls, Shotgun Red and Miss Daisy. And they were $10 at a yard sale. I got a granny square blanket. It does need to be washed. It feels rough. So I don't know if it's just, that's just the yarn. But I paid $9 for that. And then I got another set of these outdoor life books. I think there's 10 of them. Last time I had these, I sold them for around $50. So I paid 50 cents a piece for those. Let's see. I got this little plastic sewing box, and it's got kittens on the front. I paid $5 for it. And what is that? Let's see if I can. Oh, it's upside down. Homer, H-O-M-M-E-R Manufacturing. And then I also got this piping chanter kit for $5, and it's like bagpipe parts. So I don't know anything about that. I just thought it was cool. Got a candle wick, cream and sugar set. These pictures that are pretty cool. Let me get them in the lot. There's 3 of them. There's 2 small ones. There's 2 small ones and then 1 large one, but I'm going to sell them separately. These are painted on tobacco leaves. And this was also at a estate sale this past weekend, and I paid $60 for the 3. I did look them up before I paid, I did look them up before I committed to that amount of money. But it seems that these tobacco leaf paintings do pretty good. So just one of these small ones should cover my cost. Let's see, I also paid up for this cribbage set. I paid $20. But it's got like a metal, I don't think that's brass. I don't know what kind of metal it is. The metal board, and then wood, and then the pieces. Oh no, this side has the cards. And it is, that has a patent number, CW LeCount, South Norwalk, Connecticut. So there's cards on there. I didn't realize there were cards. And then this side has the pieces, the plain pieces. That says the same thing. But they're metal pieces. Here's 3 of them, the pegs. And then the other ones are in these, what are these? Oh, matchbooks. Matchbook or matchboxes. That one has a football player on it. And that one has an old car. So, oh, that one actually has matches. Where's the rest of the pieces? Oh, here they are. So there's the rest of the pegs in there. So I hope that I did all right on that. They have a piece of paper there from some printout showing $169. But I don't know if that was a sold or what. But other than that, where it has this name, the Norwalk, that's the only markings I see on it. So, but I thought it was pretty neat. So we got that. Got a glass frog for $3. You always see like little cats. So I don't know if this is Indiana glass or not, but I thought he was different. What else did we? There's other things down in boxes, but I mean, you can still see my waiting to be listed pile is still there. And no, I have not listed the dinosaurs yet. All right, anyway, I think I'm doing better so far this year about being picky about what I buy. So that's good. Even though I have to pay up for some things, I think that they're probably worth it. So I hope that everyone else is having a good start to the spring the spring season, and that you've had a nice March. And I hope that you enjoyed this clip, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome back, y'all. Nancy from Nancy's Notions, and I have another What Sold clip for you. Today is Tuesday, April the 1st, and we have 6 sales today, all of them on eBay. Tuesday was better than the entire weekend, so I'm okay with that. Let's take a look at what we sold. All right, another random assortment. We sold this Lamax, just like a little Christmas tree, and you can have solid lights or flashing lights, and it works. I got this at a Ben's store for $1. So every once in a while, my husband likes the Ben's stores, so I'll go with him, and I never have high hopes that I'll find anything, and then I did. So I paid $1 for that, and it sold for $24. So that's pretty good. We sold 2 sets of the Lionel model railroad track. These are O-gauge 3 rail tracks. And I split them up. I find that track sells better if you sell like all the curved track and all the straight track together. So there's a lot of curved track, and I paid about $5.60 for that, and it sold for $27.55. And then the lot of straight track, again, same buy price, sold for $17. Those went to 2 different people. And then we sold this Triumph motorcycle manual, and it is for those models. I can't rightly remember where I got this. I have that I paid $1. I know I bought 4 or 5 manuals. The rest of them were car manuals, but this one motorcycle manual. So I paid $1 for this, and it sold for $40. And then this lot of 3, I bought some baby clothes at an estate sale, and I just kind of lotted them up with like pieces. So this is a set of 3, and I paid $2.50 for these, and they sold for $15. They weren't really in that good a shape. I mean, I did wash them all, but they all had some staining that wouldn't come out. So maybe with a little more, I don't know, work or different products, they may come cleaner. So, and then our last sale is this large bowl. Like, this is a big bowl. I remember buying this at the Restore, but I've had it since October 2022. So until I was preparing to pull my orders, I didn't realize how much I paid for it. I paid $15 for this bowl. I don't know why. I do love it. It is beautiful. The colors are really nice. It does have some chipping. It is no, not California. It's Sequoia 613-A, and it is USA, but you can see it's got quite a bit of wear on the outside. It looks like Treasure Craft, but in my research, I suppose, I found that it is Sequoia wear. So, anyway, I paid $15 for this, and I had ended and sold similar not too long ago and lowered the price. I had it listed for $30, and I lowered the price to $22, and someone bought it. So I will probably just break even on this, because this is pretty heavy, and it's going to take a substantial box and quite a bit of packing material. So, lesson learned. Again, I bought it 2 years ago, and I've learned quite a bit since then. So, but I am glad that it's finding a new home, because it is a really pretty bowl, and I hope that the new person, or its new owner, loves it. So, all right, that's all the sales that we've got going out today. I'm pleased with this Tuesday batch of sales. I hope that we can do the same thing tomorrow, and that things start to pick up a little bit. Again, I have really been concentrating on getting at least 5 new listings up a day, and then ending and selling similar at least 5 of my 5 oldest listings. So, and it has helped. I have sold usually like 1 out of 10 of the items that I do that to. So my honest opinion is that I think that, you know, people do like saved searches, and maybe they didn't find my item on their first search because it was old and just didn't show up. But then when I relist it, it shows up, you know, in their saved search, or they get a notification for it, and so then they buy it. So at least, I don't know. It sounds like a good theory, so I'm going to go with it. All right, I hope that everybody else is having a great week so far, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.